When I found out I was pregnant, I was thinking about abortion at the time because I was thinking there's no way I'm gonna have this baby. No one knows. I didn't want anyone to know or judge me or whatever.
Honestly, I was thinking about aborting. That was a big issue for me because I felt like maybe I could just continue on with school and kind of fix this mistake that I had made. But I'm just glad that my mentors are with me. They really walked me through that.
I was just in panic mode. I didn't even believe it. It never really hit me.
I was only 21. I knew that I was not financially able to do this on my own, and with her father and I being separated, it was just extremely scary.
She felt very alone, and in coming here, she felt a great moral support and the feeling that she wasn't alone and that there was people that cared about her and were going to help her during this really difficult time.
I just remember hearing the heartbeat and seeing it, and it's oh my gosh, okay, it's hitting me a little bit more now. But that's when I think I really made my decision for good. It was I can't, I know what I want to do, so.
The ultrasound, it's helping her process, okay, this is real. We just want to be able to capture the best image possible, definitely catch a heartbeat, and show her that there is a life growing in her.
It was really, really emotional to see the baby.
Seeing the ultrasound for the first time was a really pivotal moment. Being able to physically see it alive and see my child there was huge. And I knew, watching the baby move around, that I didn't have any other choice, that I was going to parent this child.
My favorite thing about the Pregnancy Resource Center is how welcoming and warm all of them are.
Having such good people around and supporting you every step of the way.
Every time I've come in here, I can, basically have counseling or just any information I could need. Everyone is so just warm and makes me feel like they're family.
A lot of what PRC did for me was stand next to me while I was doing this alone. So.
Pregnancy Resource Center is nowhere I've heard of. I don't think anyone does the type of work that they do.
Years ago, I learned that I could have had another child. I struggled with that, and I wanted a way to be able to, I guess, put it at ease or be an advocate to try to get the message out there that men do have an opportunity to make a difference.
So I pull out these little models and show the dads and have them hold the little models and say, this is how big your little baby is. And they have been in awe of that and think, oh wow, that is my baby. So dads too are changed.
There's two pieces to this puzzle. The man and the woman, letting them know that it's okay to be a father. This pregnancy, even though the timing's not right, that it's fine, it's not the end of the world. So I usually share the joys of being a father and the joy of raising children. My favorite part of ministering to men at PRC is having the opportunity to make a difference. I think that's probably my favorite thing. Whether it's 1 or 100, it's making a difference. When someone walks in and all of a sudden you see the gal come in, and if the guys are with it, we have the ability to make a difference right then and there.
I was 16 years old. I had an abortion. Wasn't something I wanted to do, but because I was 16 and Mom kind of pushed me to go in that direction, I went ahead and agreed to it.
And I was told to go do it, and I went and did it.
Never spoken of it. Even my husband and I never talked about it afterwards. We just did it and went on with our lives.
I knew that the decision that I made, how wrong that decision really was.
But I always had this feeling of guilt and shame over what I did.
You know, you're carrying around a secret that you don't even know is a secret, but it's something you don't talk about.
And what I found out when I went through the Bible study, it opened my eyes to looking at who I was on the inside.
So I went through the post-abortion Bible study, and that changed my life. That really did. It changed how I felt about myself, how I felt about my baby.
It was like getting your life back.
It was there at the Bible study was the first time I've been able to accept the fact that God loves me. I realized what I had done. I mean, that was huge, what I did. And to know that, He just loves me anyway. I mean, that's huge.
What I realized the most is that we have a forgiving God. I know that my child is now in the hands of God and well taken care of.
I'm damaged. I'm broken. But God made me whole again.
And it's a story of redemption. It really is. The transformations are amazing.
I can kind of live life differently with different eyes.
I've never been a soldier, but it's probably the closest thing I've ever been to the bonding that happens when you fight a war together and you depend on each other.
And you didn't feel like you were the only person ever going through a post-abortion.
So it was an amazing experience. Amazing.
It really kind of bonded us and made really good friendships.
So it helped me to go through that shame and get rid of that and realize that Jesus died for my sin and that I am forgiven.
I feel more alive. I feel more accessible to life and other people.
And I could love more freely again. I could love other people more freely again. And I could be myself more freely. But I wanted others to know that freedom.
Through Why You Learn, like the parenting skills classes, I could see, what is the baby experiencing and how is the baby progressing and feeling during all this, and that was the eye-opener for me.
Coming here and learning was more important than anything else.
I love the newborn classes. Actually, to be honest, I took maybe 3 classes a week.
Just all of the knowledge that I've gained about pregnancy.
My favorite thing that I learned was, was the way the baby cries. There is a meaning for each cry.
My favorite class that they actually offer here was about swaddling. It's very cool.
I have the support I need to keep going with this, and it's going to be fine. And it's just been a godsend, honestly.
It was really just a good peace of mind, just to know there's people out there for you.
I feel, really blessed to have found this place.
I get to choose from clothes,
hats and bibs and blankets and socks and mittens.
And I never even bought one single diaper for Layla until she was probably 7 months old. That was huge.
I did take a chance to get a lot of diapers from the Pregnancy Resource Center, and I've used it all up. Yes.
I feel like I can reach out to them.
I really, really appreciate Pregnancy Resource Center.
They've kind of been my family here.
And they are there for me.
And they got me connected with doctors and vitamins and classes.
PRC supported me and fought for me even when it was really, really difficult.
I think that kind of got us motivated.
There's just other things that they were able to provide me that I feel I'm ready now. I have all the tools that I need to take care of a newborn.
When I sit down with a client and I hear her story and I look at her eyes and I wonder, what is it that God has for her? I believe that God brings them here.
We have somewhere where someone can go if they are struggling with having an abortion.
Bring them to the next step. Show them the bigger picture than their immediate crisis. And the bigger picture is the fact that they have a life in them.
We have the tools here. We have great people who are going to understand and walk them through healing.
I think I've experienced more healing here than maybe I've been able to facilitate in other people. This is a wonderful place to be.
We're all about life. We're all about keeping our children alive. And not just for the child's sake, but for the mother's sake too.
The girls get to learn how to take care of themselves and their babies after they're born.
And then be able to walk with your head high and no more guilt and no more shame.
No story is too difficult for God. Nothing is too difficult for God. I've seen him do miracles here. Miracle after miracle in some of the most desperate situations. I've seen him provide. I've seen him reunite people. I've seen people just completely have the hope that they never thought they would have. And these women that choose life will be whole. They'll be whole.